Well, on to Greenland then. Greenland that has just recorded its warmest January on record, a stark signal of how fast the Arctic is changing. Preliminary data that has surfaced, this one is from the Danish Meteorological Institute, which shows that temperatures in Nuuk averaged plus 0.2 degrees Celsius, shattering the long-term January average of minus 7.7 degrees. Scientists say Greenland, which is Trump's coveted stretch, is now warming four times faster than the global average.
The preliminary mean monthly temperature for January in Nuuk is 0.2 degrees Celsius. And what we normally see is minus 7.7. And that is a huge difference. And actually the mean monthly temperature so far is the highest mean monthly temperature in a January we've seen.
Well, the impact of climate change is most visible in Greenland as sea ice is thinner and retreating, stretching less far south each winter. In fact, in some areas, it is no longer reliable for transport or even tourism activities that sustain several families of the region.
It gets way more unpredictable. So usually we have our different seasons and we try to guarantee our guests that they can experience skiing, snowmobiling in certain periods. But right now it seems like that's not the case. So that is actually affecting our business, and yeah, that's one of the results of climate change. The seasons and the transitions gets more, they're just way more difficult to predict, and that is of course annoying.
The economic stakes of climate change are high in Greenland, which has now become US President Donald Trump's coveted stretch. As I mentioned, warming seas threaten the marine species, and fishing is Greenland's backbone, accounting for nearly a quarter of GDP and 15% of jobs. Greenland also holds strategic mineral wealth. Surveys show that it houses most of the raw materials Europe deems critical, raising its global significance as the Arctic heats up.